So yes, my name's George. My company is called Caring Transitions, and we are senior relocation specialists. Any psychiatrist will tell you that the two most stressful events in a person's life are divorce and selling a home. Personally, I don't know a lot about divorce, fortunately, I guess, but I do know a little bit about the sale of a home, which is a challenging endeavor for anyone. But for senior citizens, it can be extra tough. So Caring Transitions, we're an experienced team of certified professionals. We're trained to anticipate the needs and concerns of seniors who are facing a big move.
George, to talk about your passion and the work you do.
Yeah, sure. So selling a home is a high stress and physically challenging transition for anyone. Because the family home is where one spends their decades settling into and raising a family. And like we often say, the memories run deep and the emotions oftentimes run high. So if you're a senior selling a home, or you're an adult child that's tasked with moving a senior parent, that simply adds another complexity to an already complex problem. Families today, you lead busy lives. You may not live in the same state as your parents. And with all that's going on in your life, you probably simply don't have the bandwidth to help mom and dad move in an organized and thoughtful fashion. And that's where Caring Transitions comes in. So we want to sell the house. And one of the first things we're presented with is, what are we going to do with all this stuff? This 50 years worth of stuff. There's closets full of old clothing, furniture. Can we sell it? Do we donate it? What do we do with it? What about all the stuff in the kitchen cabinets? Where does it all begin? And our suggestion is to hire a company, a caring or a senior move company. What our staff does is we will oversee all aspects of the move with you and your parents, and we help to arrange and declutter the home. We help seniors decide, choose what to downsize, what to keep, what to get rid of, what to donate, what to liquidate through an estate sale. We help them pack their belongings for the move. We help them unpack and arrange the new residence so that it's comfortable and it feels like home. We organize and run the estate sale for them. And even we coordinate the renovation of home repairs, all to get it prepped for sale. The most important thing that separates a senior relocation specialist from one of these other companies, such as a company that only does estate sales or a company that only cleans out your house, is we not only have the experience to facilitate the lifestyle transitions, but we also have the emotional expertise to assist seniors and their families through a very difficult transition. So in that regard, we facilitate not just the logistical aspects of moving seniors, but also the emotional aspects. And we handle that with great compassion and integrity. Every move is unique, and we take the time and effort to understand the needs of yourself as maybe the child and or the parents.
Yeah, no, George, I can tell you, Tess, I know, and you helped with me as we went through a lot of this with my mom, who just recently went through that. And it much more than anything, the transition, the loss of feeling of independence, the loss of that feeling of independence, the emotional pieces. You're just really great with them.
That's what we're here for.
And George, coming back to you, obviously, with the elderlies making the transitions, their bodies have stored a ton. So you want to elaborate a little bit on that?
Sure. Yeah, as I mentioned, when it comes to the relocation of a senior or with anybody, it's the logistics, all the things we have to do that are involved, and then there is the again the emotional aspect of it, which oftentimes we tend to overlook that part of it. And what Caring Transitions does, what our job is, along with the logistics, is to take that home that the senior has raised a family in, spent their lifetime in, and to take the proper time and care to dispose of the home and the possessions with respect for the senior. It's very important, and it goes a tremendously long way in helping to relieve the stress.
Yeah, it is so stressful. And it's funny, I always joke, raising parents is very difficult in this day and age. And it lands on so many people's shoulders our age.
Absolutely. Yep.
Excellent, George. Anything else you want to comment? You have a little more time?
Let's see. The other thing is, anybody can come in and take your household belongings, lay them out on the table, throw prices on them, and then bring people in to sell them. The senior relocation specialist, our team, we've got a skill set that's well suited to working with the elders. We understand the trends in senior living. We know the best resources for senior moves. We know who to call for the best values. Maybe you need landscaping done or you need some repair work. And we can save you time and money on overpriced and unnecessary services. So the experienced hand on the wheel, I like to say, is what leads to peace of mind and a much smoother transition.
That's the name, huh?
Caring Transitions.
And George, coming back to you, what is the one, 2 minutes or less, what is the one thing you want people to take away from here today?
Well, I would say just to consider, when you come to sell a house, right away you're going to find that you have to deal with a multitude of services. Perhaps there are repairs that have to be made. Where do I take these clothes to be donated? I load my car up and take them to a Goodwill, only to find out that they don't accept this, whatever it is I have in my car. I deal with another company to do an estate sale. I deal with another company to clear out the house, a cleaning company to clean. It's a lot easier by working with a company like Caring Transitions, who handles all of those services. You would benefit from, number one, the experience that we have that I mentioned earlier, the coordination and the planning. We coordinate all this and plan it so it flows smoothly. Handle the downsizing. Taking all that off your hands reduces an amazing amount of stress. We'll handle the unpacking and resettling. And finally, getting your house in tip-top shape so that it can be put on the market and sold, cleaning out the home, perhaps doing yard work, repairs, along with the estate sale and disposal of the leftover items. So my takeaway was, if you're selling your home, at least look into hiring a good senior relocation management company such as Caring Transitions.
And as a CPA, I can attest, if you're planning on, or your family, or you have someone trying, get rid of that home soon. The market is turning. So the time matters. So you will want George to help you.